Alright, and hello all newcomers, and welcome back my fellow Eternians. As always, it is me, Emperor AP, and tonight we are streaming kind of late actually. We are hanging out and listening to a little bit of music, listening to a little bit of Pink right now. If you guys haven't checked them out, if you guys haven't been on the streams before, I definitely recommend you do. Tonight we are talking specifically about the Sovereignty system and how that's going to work. That's the plan. And I am excited to get into a little bit of what the sovereignty system is going to be entailing and how it's going to work as a fully formed plan. So that's something exciting to look into. We have one viewer right now. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Gray said stream. Yeah, what's going on, Gray? How are you? Also, speaking of which, let me hit you up right now. Hold up. What time is it? Let me figure out when I can meet with you tomorrow. Thursday sounds good. Okay, so Thursday, 3 to 6. Good with you? Okay, cool. Hey, we have 4 people in. Toxic Acid said, "Hey, yo, did you get my message about the game?" I did. In the general, Toxic Acid just said that they are nearly done with the Aeternian video game, which I'm interested to see. This is something that I haven't had too much hands-on development with. This is something that they've just been doing kind of as a community effort. And I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm excited to see what creative efforts our community, our supporters are coming up with. Gooligan said, "I'm here. What's going on, Matt? How are you?" Gray said, "I'm good. How are you?" I'm doing pretty good. It's good to see you. I am excited to be talking about the sovereignty system, talking about kind of how that's going to be developed and moving forward into what the purpose for this system is. I mentioned everything about this briefly in the last live stream, but today I really wanted to go ahead and push through some of the nitty gritty and get some work done on it as we go along. Matt said, "Eternian game coming out soon, BTW?" That's what it seems like. Yeah, like I said, that's something that is a community effort. That's been something that's really inspired by people's interest in the Empire of Aeternia, which I'm flattered with. I'm excited to see what comes out of it. I'm excited to see if that's something that we can work out as an official part of Aeternia. But for now, it's a work in progress, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna chill out with an ad here for a second while I get some music up for us. And then we're just going to talk about what all this is up to. Okay, so let me fix our background here. Every once in a while I have to update our background because sometimes it just doesn't get that there's been a change. There we go. Alright, cool. We're hanging out. So, Gooligan said, "Toxic, do you need help with pics or the main game cover, or do you need beta testers?" Interesting. So it looks like Matt and potentially Drew want to jump onto that. The biggest thing with the sovereignty system, if you guys don't know, the sovereignty system has been based around the idea of people working in the micronational community and specifically within the Empire of Aeternia without being official citizens, giving more groundwork and infrastructure to who's in the micronational community, what they're doing, how they're working, and creating a standard for that. While not necessarily having the requirement of citizenship placed on someone who wants to grow in the micronational community, and it doesn't place the weight on micronational communities, micronations at large, to take on people only if they are citizens as workers. So hopefully this will be effective twofold for the micronational community, and I'm excited to see how we can develop it. do you guys have any questions so far about that? Right now I'm going to be typing through and kind of creating some forms and stuff for this that I'm going to show off and talk about later on the stream. Gasanova said, what you doing so late? Steven, welcome Steven. I have a few things to shout out actually. First off, welcome Gray. Gray, if you guys don't know, is the master of the House of Others for us. Trey, or Steven, is the master of the House of Treasure. Those are the two subsections of our government so far. And we are all trying to push forward with our plans to get through some checklists for February and then jump into March. Right now we're kind of reshuffling the deck and figuring out a couple of things, but it's good to see them in the chat. He said, what are we doing up so late? Well, I had to get some work done. Tiffany had to get some schoolwork done. And so we have been just hitting it until midnight. And now that we're done hanging out a little bit, making dinner and streaming. Gooligan said, ah boy, I can't wait to see in 4 years on my phone, Aeternian owl mark worn by the Emperor ring sold for 6,000 Imperial notes. I'm excited for it too, I can't wait. Matt's one of our newest citizens, and he's a really cool guy. He really believes in what we're doing. He and his brother Drew are, if you guys haven't seen it, we shouted it out last stream, but I'm going to shout it out again because I absolutely have to. We have the Aristocrat board now out on our website, which the Aristocrat board is the wealthiest people by Eternian currency standards in our economy. So far we have Drew Freeman, Raymond Bosher, and Matthew Freeman are tied for second place. Then we have Stephen Vince, our very own Stephen. He is the master treasure for the Empire of Aeternia. And then Mason Kodad and Richard Taylor are in fourth place. So shout outs to all our Aristocrat board members. They are a special elite in Aeternia. And as well, I want to thank all of our patrons. Those are people who have either donated to this channel's Patreon just because of the love of this community, or to actually pay their citizenship tax. So that's Stephen Vince, of course, the OG. We also have Matthew Freeman, and we have Raymond Bosher. So, excuse me, not Raymond Bosher. Richard Taylor are the three people who have donated to our Patreon. So I really appreciate you all. All three of those are actually citizens, and we are really excited to have them here. We have 5 viewers. Thank you guys very much on a late night stream. Gooligan said, I shall be first place soon. That's right. We still have some more notes to send out. So if you guys are looking to get some notes, you can always get them at the Imperial Market. I'm going to show that off a little bit while I play another beat. But it's incredible what we've done in just a short amount of time as far as growing our economy and as far as trying to develop new methods for that. So I think there's a lot to come for you guys, and I think it's going to all build, hopefully, to a bigger and better system for all of us. So let me see what I can do right now. Okay, so I'm going to start working on this form. Let's see if anybody has any comments. Yeah, right now we're, Tiffany kind of slid out of the kitchen, did a little whoop. What's up, Tiff? I love your mittens. You want to show off your mittens? No. Show off your mittens. That's okay, show off your mittens. Tiffany doesn't want to show off her mittens. Tiffany's doing... Okay, do it. Show it off. Come show it off. Tiffany wants to show off her mittens real quick. Hold up.
No, it's only one mitten.
One mitten.
One mitten.
One mitten, but she does have a second mitten.
I do have a second mitten.
2
but
mittens.
It's weird. This one's so much different.
I love it.
This is Howard.
Matt said, how did Steven get 16 notes? I'll tell you right now. Steven got 16 notes because he is, if you notice, we'll go to our Patreon real quick, and I will explain to you some fancy dancy stuff. Steven actually should have a lot more than 16 notes, but he has 16 notes as of right now. Our Patreon, if you notice on our Patreon, one of the things that we have as a commitment to our patrons, and as something that's going to help us grow, I think, a lot, is, sorry, I'm trying to get to our actual, like, individual benefits and stuff. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we have 3 active patrons at $20 a month. Again, thank you all very much for that. So we have, let's see if we can bring up the Patreon tiers. Okay, perfect, fantastic. So we can look at the different tiers that we have here. If I can get into actually our thing, let me see. Okay, my membership tiers, there we go. Okay, so we have citizenship, which is $1 a month. You can contribute to the nation's economy and become a citizen, allowing you special designation on our Discord server and access to the citizens only channels of that server. As well, our patriot tier is $5 a month. For $5 a month, you can contribute to the nation's economy by becoming a citizen, allowing you special access to Discord servers. You'll be given a special shout out at the end credited of edited videos as long as you are actively in this tier. We have had Steven on the tier, I think, once. One of the things that I've kind of jumped to with that in edit is ultimately having, first off, what's going on, Republic of Sardom? I just saw you jumped into the chat. How are you? BTW, what's the watch time? We have a lot of things to check out with that. Watch time's getting close to 2,500. We got a lot to talk about. Influencers, $10 a month, but you will be able to additionally request a micronation based video for me to do. Special shout out, $15 a month, where you get a special shout out. I'll personally thank you at the end of edited videos. That's one of the things I've been doing just with our Patreon tier in general, but especially with Steven, because he's got the $20 a month tier. In this tier, you'll be given access to all the previous benefits, including citizenship, shoutouts, etc. But you'll also be receiving a thank you letter along with an Aeternia note, our currency, which you can collect or use to purchase things we offer in our Imperial Marketplace. Just send us your mailing address and it'll be on our way. So I put $1 a month for the tier, but actually I've only sent Steven one so far, so I need to send Steven more notes. He actually has earned much, like probably 4 or 5 more notes than he has been given here, but 100% Steven does deserve that. He did get 16 notes, and he's actually bound to get quite a few more. So yeah, Steven has just helped our nation out immensely on Patreon, and that is rewarded 100%. So that's why he has that. That's why he is number 3 on the big board. Republic of Surnum said, hello. How are you? Are you new to the channel? Tell us about yourself, Republic of Surnum. How did you form? How have you enjoyed your time in micronationalism? Give us the details. We all want to know. Okay. And then, real quick, like I said, I'm going to continue throwing up some of these while I edit one of our forms. What I'm trying to create right now, actually, I'll give you guys a sneak peek over here. I want to start creating the form for our sovereignty, and I want people to be able to look at that and us to kind of talk through how that's working for everybody, and how the sovereignty system is going to use different people's skills and abilities to allow them to work better within the community. Surdom said, I'm a 4-year-old micronation. Oh, congratulations. You're, I think, just a little bit younger than us if you're just recently 4, because we're 4 something. That's fantastic. What got you to start micronationalism? How have you felt your time in the community has been thus far? Untitled form. So yeah, let me share this with you guys real quick. So we are going to go to Google Forms, if it'll show up, Chrome, and then Untitled Form. There we go. Okay, so we are hanging out inside of Google Forms, and I am actually creating the application for sovereignty. Application for sovereignty. Okay, perfect. And so this form is designed to measure a person's skills and This form is designed to measure a person's skills and experience in order to grant them a sovereignty license. Okay, and let's see if my camera got knocked out, because I'm almost certain that's what just happened. Yep. Ooh, multiple things. So Republic of Surdem said, everyone's really nice. I really enjoy the community. I'm glad to hear that. That's fantastic. It's interesting because I think that's, people always have mixed views of the micronational community. Hey, we're back. They're either like, you know, the micronational community is toxic and things are terrible, or people say the micronational community is great and I found so many friends here. It's always a toss-up. What's up, you? Tiffany's playing with me in the background. I have been really surprised by how many positive and negative stories I've heard in the micronational community, but the positives always seem to outweigh the negatives. Gooligan says, by the way, if you ever talk to Danny Maloney again, tell him he should legally claim the islands so he so-called has and then sell them for real land and stuff. Absolutely. That would be very interesting if you did sell, like if you owned island property and then sold that. But if you own the island property, you could probably just, you know, try to work on that as well, to potentially just use that as your land claim. But it would have to be something that you legally own. And that's the big difficulty for, I think, 90% of micronations. So we're creating the application for sovereignty, and Tiffany's hanging out with us now. What's going on, Tiffany? You want to listen? You want to listen? Wait, we got to swap it. There you go. Hey, we got 6 viewers now. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. Please do remember to like the stream. It helps a ton. And so please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Yesterday was our biggest watch stream in like a single jump. We had 19 people in one instance watching the stream. It was absolutely incredible. Real quick, I do want to answer the question that was asked earlier. I think Matt actually asked it. He was saying, what is our watch time at? We've been trying to hit 4,000 hours of watch time this year because we've hit our 1,000 subscribers as of December. So now we are only a few thousand watch time hours away from our goal of 4,000. So we are at 1,090 subscribers, by the way, guys. Thank you very much. We have 10 more subscribers until we pass our 1,100 goal, and then we're going to be on our way to 2,000. As well, we have 2,457 public watch time hours as of this moment. After the stream, I'm certain that's going to go up by a few, and we are trying to get to 500. So if we can...
Those were more than what the last time we checked.
Absolutely.
Like 1,089 or something like that.
Yeah. And that's one of the cool things, guys, is that seeing this number actually tilt up means that the channel is growing, because in order to get an increase in your watch time hours, you have to be actively increasing your numbers in order to be surpassing what the last day's year has been. So they consider the last 12 months a year for what you're measuring in your public watch time hours, not a calendar year. So every day you need to be increasing that number so that it counts towards your year, because it's going to be deleting 12 months ago and a day from the counting on your year. So it shows that we're doing better. It shows that over time we have grown a lot, and our numbers are jumping up. So we're going to get there pretty quick. We have 8 viewers. Thank you guys very much on a midnight stream, midnight 30 stream. Gooligan said, United Family said, hello, I'm new here. I'm glad to hear, United Family. It's good to see you. And please, if you're new here, subscribe. We are a micronational YouTube channel. Please join our Discord as well, and please like the video because it helps us to grow. We're getting close toward monetizing our YouTube channel, which is something we were just talking about. We're also trying to move toward land purchases, and all that is being accomplished with our Etsy shop. We have a Discord channel that a whole bunch of people on. We have a micronational map if you're a micronation, excuse me. If you're a micronation, we have a micronational map on our website, which can help you to find other micronations in your neck of the woods. And it can also be something that you apply for yourself to advertise your nation and what it's up to. So if you want to, you can go here and apply for the map in micronations of the world. And you can also see our aristocrat board that has our most famous and wealthy Aeternians posted high and proud for all of us to appreciate. Raymond Boscher actually isn't an Aeternian. That's a fun fact. Someone who is number 2 on our aristocrat board isn't even an Aeternian citizen. He's actually from another micronation that we haven't been able to contact in a while. So we miss you, Raymond, and we hope to see you soon. So what I'm doing right now with the application for sovereignty is trying to start to develop thank you. Start to develop what kind of the outline of it's going to be, because we need to have the citizen and the worker put first. We need to make sure that people are treated in this system with fairness and balance, because if you're trying to manage and quantify the skill of another person, if you are someone who has not been in that skill before, there's of course going to be a lot of editing and tweaking that you need to do in order to show growth as accurately as someone in that trade might. But it's still something that we can approximate, and it's something that will get better and better with over time. So the focus at the moment is just trying to create some basic standard and then improve from there. Multiple things. Gooligan said, finishing the sovereignty license tonight? If so, I can fill it out. Hey, I'm glad to hear, Matt. That would be great. Republic of Surdam said, I think I sent an alliance form a few days ago. I am glad to hear, Republic of Surdam. Gooligan said, make sure you fill out the form to get on an Aeternianship. Absolutely. 100%. Matt is completely right. You can fill out a form as well that we have in our, I'll actually go ahead and add that to our website. Well, I don't know if I'll do it at this moment, but yes, you can go to, I'll post the link in the description again real quick. Let me see, application for sovereignty. I'll save this, and then I will get into the micronational map news form, which is actually, oh, that's actually on the website, isn't it? Hold on, let's see. Let's see if it's actually on our website or not. If it's not, we need to put it on there soon. I'm needing to get it on. We have, yep, the micronations of the world, but we don't actually have the show. So we need to add that as a button below it. But for right now, we're going to send that out to everybody. So let's create a quick little link for this thing. And this is a show that you can actually join if you have not already become a part of our micronational map. Do so on our website, and then once you do become a part of our micronational map, you can be a part of a show that we are starting about the nations on our micronational map, updating you guys on the news that happens in those nations and just what they're about, how they live their lives. So that's going to be something that's exciting to see, and that form is right there. I just posted it here a second ago. Hey, a channel of a Trutayan joined us. Hey, what's going on, Truto? How are you? Truto is a micronation that regularly hangs out with us here on the channel, and I appreciate them for showing up as well. We have 13 sales as of right now on our Etsy shop, which is a big deal. We already have, I think, 2 purchases of the Mark of the Owl already, the Owl's Mark, excuse me, which is 100% out of my comprehension. It's been less than a day since we posted that, and it's already blown up. Gooligan said, "Hey, yo, Trudeau, we are hanging out here. We're growing Aeternia, is what we're doing. We're trying to continue showing this progress and continue showing what we can do as a nation. So this application for sovereignty, we want to make sure it's something fair, but we want to make sure it's something that does weigh properly, and that does challenge people. So one of the first questions I always like to ask when I'm creating these forms is just for people's email address. Contact or I guess name. Name would be the first thing. And then you have that as a short answer. You're going to make that a required question. Going to go down to the next one. I'm going to go to email address and short answer. Make that one mandatory as well. Then we're going to go down here to number 8. Okay. Tiffany's got a question, and now we're trying to decipher the question. What's that? You'll come see? Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to maybe go and... what's that?
This chicken went down so much. Pop. Or whatever.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's...
They all did that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's all right. Like, I don't think it's going to hurt us. Yeah. There we go, Moondesk. But yeah, so Hans the Heathen said, "Who got the OG owl?" I guess you'll have to find out next time on Aeternia Ball Z. Gooligan said, "Do you guys know who?" Shuto said, "The owl's mark is very cool. Aeternia could run something similar to an online charity shop and add a bought from Aeternia sticker or something similar." 100%. We are trying to develop our economy through our Imperial market. That's one of the big ways that we are continuing to do that. The other is our channel monetization. So definitely keep supporting us through that. We're getting there. We're almost, we're over halfway there now. We are incredibly close. So the next question that we're going to ask on our sovereignty form as well, if you guys have any idea for what we should be adding to this sovereignty form, let me know. While I'm making it right now, if you guys have any interest or any thoughts about how it's going, please drop them, especially our citizens, but anybody and everybody. This is going to be something that is a part of the micronational community and that we hope reflects the micronational community and their interests. So as we continue to go on, please help me to make sure that that's accurate to you guys' wants and needs. We have multiple things. Gooligan said, "All right, I will reveal the mystery. Uno got the owl." That's accurate. Uno did get the OG owl. Gooligan said, "LOL." Hans the Heathen said, "Get some graphic designers on there." 100%. We got to get a whole bunch of people in here. We got to get some cool graphic designers to help us out with Aeternia stuff. We got to get some cool people with skills to help us out, people who can do carpentry, people who can do all sorts of stuff. So we are going to have this sovereignty system based and set up around Aeternia first, but we are going to be promoting this for the micronational community. We want this to be a hub for this networking that we've been doing, just like we've had it with our Discord. Our Discord has become a big place for the micronational community, and we want our website and this sovereignty system to work in the same fashion. So the next question that I'm going to try and develop here is what is your most skill? What's your most advanced skill? What's your most advanced skill? Yeah. Okay. And then what we're probably going to do is, instead of making that short answer, we're going to make it multiple choice. And we will have it, what is your preferred area of interest. What's your preferred area of interest? So we have manufacturing. That would be things like woodworking. That would be things like woodworking, metalworking, glass blowing, etc. Okay. Manufacturing would be those sorts of things. The next thing will be not other. What are we going to add here? Option 2 is going to be design. That's going to be things like, oh, hold up. We had, hold up, manufacturing. Uh-oh. We got our camera going off. Oh, goodness. We got our camera going haywire. That's not good. Okay, let's see. And deactivate, activate. And heyo, there we go. Okay. Multiple things. Ooh, hold up, we just got a donation. Who just donated to us? Steven has donated $1 saying, add a question, making sure they have the necessary time and tools to do jobs. All right, good night, my G. Steven jumped in. Hold up, I think we missed his thing, but we heard the little sound. Oh goodness, I gotta fix that. But Steven just donated $1 to the stream. Thank you very much, Steven. Always hopping in. Of course, again, Steven. Look at this man. Look at how top he is on the aristocrat board. He doesn't need any money. He said, I can just throw money at stuff. Ooh, Steven rich out here. Steven got him. Steven, the biggest attorney. All right. So we have preferred area of interest manufacturing, which is things like woodworking, metalworking, glass blowing, etc. Another area of interest. So the next one is going to be design, which is going to be things like web design, graphic design, painting, drawing, etc. Then we will have media, which is going to be like YouTube, Twitter, I'll say filmmaking, music, social media, etc. Okay. We're going to continue to add preferred areas of interest, and what we're going to do with these preferred areas of interest is we're actually going to take them and break them down further into specific skill sets. So we're going to have basically people initially choose this this preferred area of interest, and then that area of interest is going to be what drives forward the things that are prompted to them to try and prove, essentially unlockable skill sets that can be forwarded. You know, you would say, hey, we would send you, hey, this is for the media, leveling. This is for design leveling. This is for manufacturing leveling. Here's sort of the skills that you might want to look into trying to prove. And once you successfully prove those things and you meet the skill requirements, you turn that into us, and we will supply you with the level on your card. Your card will be updated, and you'll be sent that. Multiple things. A channel of Shrutin said, did you get my news form with recent news? I will have to check in. Gooligan said, BTW Emperor AP, should we make an Aeternian Discord bot? We should. I will Gooligan said, I have a simple layout for commands. You should definitely let me know about it. Keep me updated with that. And yes, I am going to check in on one as well. I know people have been saying Me6. I think you brought that up actually, and I want to talk more about updating our Me6 bot in the Discord. Trutian said, what do you think about the anti-SIMI organizations? I kind of agree with them, but they claim using a Discord bot is a SIMI thing. Using Discord as a simulationist thing? I don't know about that. Truto says, speaking of media, there was a freedom of speech strike in Poland yesterday. All media was down, like radio, TV, and Wi-Fi for a short time. That's crazy. I hope that goes well. You'll have to keep us updated on that. I know Truto is fairly close to Poland, right? Toxic Acid said, just got a 20-minute speedrun in Minecraft server to kill a ghast from scratch. Considering I am forgetful and not the best player, I think that was great. That was a great run. Congratulations, Toxic. They said I can set up the bot for you in like 5 minutes. Please do. Please do. You guys, like, let us know. Gooligan said, congrats, Toxic Acid. Yeah, absolutely. I am 100% going to want to know more about that. Technology will be the next one. That's going to be anything like programming. Oh gosh, wait, hold up. Oh no, wait, how does this keep happening to me? Okay. Design is going to be web design, graphic design, drawing, painting, etc. Okay. Add another option is going to be media, which is going to be filmmaking, music, social media, etc. Okay, then we're going to add another option. Option 4 is going to be what? What's option 4 going to be, guys? That one's going to be technology, and that's going to be programming. That will be, hold on guys, let me fix my camera again. Every time I push down on my computer, my camera goofs, and so I have to reset it, but you guys, please bear with me. Ooh, hold up. Nova Lytris joined us. How are you, Nova Lytris? Nova Lytris 18 said, Salveo, this is the Empress of Zelom Vera. It's good to see a leader caring for his country greatly. Thank you very much. And it's good to see you as well, Nova Lytris. Salveo, I hope you're doing well, and I hope your nation is doing well. Tell us about yourself, and if you haven't subscribed, I recommend you do. Gooligan said, make sure it had a purge and no link command, Toxic, please. Yes, and as well, please let me know what you guys are up to and how things are going with the development of that. I'd like to apply it myself, and I want to know a little bit about how it's coming. Technology would be programming, soldering, programming, electric, electronics, programming, electronics work, electronics, what else would technology be? I think I'll keep that one fairly general for right now. And then we will continue to add maybe a 5th option, manufacturing design, media technology. What about education? Education could be things like history, economics, mathematics, science, etc. Mathematics. Anyway, So yeah, now we have a preferred area of interest created, and so then we can go in and continue to develop further. As well, guys, if you have additional areas of interest to add in, please let me know. I'm sure we'll be adding more as time goes on. Tiffany's doing a crab thing because she has 2 oven mitts on. So then our next question, Stephen actually brought this up, and I'm going to hit that up real quick. He said we have to do something that's based around, um, we have to do something that is based around ensuring people have the proper time and ability to complete tasks. He said, add a question making sure they have the necessary time and tools to do the job. So that's 100% accurate. We need to know that people can spend the time and have the skills to do the job. So the first, and have the tools to do the job. So the first thing that we are going to ask is, do uh, um, how many hours does your skills set require any special tools to produce its final results? Yes. Add an option. No. Required. And then we're going to add another one. If yes, uh, if yes, do you have these tools readily available? Is the real question here. As well, I am going to fix my webcam again, because oh goodness. Every 10 seconds there's a webcam crash, and it sucks. And it sucks, because I keep touching this pillow. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. So far we do have quite a bit done on our sovereignty license form, and we're going to be continuing to develop that here in a second. But I just wanted to tell you guys I appreciate it. We have 9 viewers right now. We're popping off as a stream. The Empire of Eternia, multiple things. Gooligan said, make sure it has a purge. Toxic Acid said, I would very much like to become an Eternian citizen, but I have my own micronation to deal with. Could there perhaps be a rule in the future where you can deal with your own micronation and still be an Eternian citizen as long as you don't have your micronation in any recent controversies? No. So the Empire of Eternia is specifically based on becoming a real nation. We consider ourselves a nation. That means that we don't want your time dedicated to creating another nation because that's antithetical to what we're trying to do. We want you, if you're going to become an Eternian citizen, to want to eventually live in the Empire of Eternia, to want to work in the Empire of Eternia, to want to become dedicated to seeing that as the thing that prospers and becomes its own nation. If you have your own interest in micronationalism and want to develop your own nation, that's perfectly fine, but that's not what the Empire of Eternia is interested in. We want people who want to commit to that and want to make the ideas and the concept they have for micronationalism into Aeternia and to affect Aeternia's growth and to help us progress, but not to create an entirely different nation. We want Eternian citizens to be Eternian citizens first and only, and then to move forward from there. Of course, that does exclude macronational citizenships. You can be a part of the United States and a part of Eternia. You can be a part of Spain and a part of Eternia. You can be a part of Canada and a part of Eternia. That has no bearing on your citizenship as an Eternian, but micronational dual citizenship is never allowed. And that's a rule that we've always kept with to make sure that our people can stay consistently growing and focused toward the right goals. As well, we don't want to cause conflicts of interest. We don't want people to um, to say become part of our government and then abandon us, or to cause issues within our government because there is a conflict of interest, because it would help them more to slow us down or to stop us. So the best thing for us to do is to have people who are 100% on board with being Eternian as Eternians. And so that's what we want. We don't want people with a foot in, foot out the door. If you want to commit toxic acid to being an Eternian, we would 100% love to have you as an Eternian citizen. I've seen you on the channel a lot. I've seen you in the comments. It just takes that commitment. It just takes that step of saying, okay, you know what, I'm an Eternian, I'm all in, here we go. That's what we're looking for, and that's part of the reason why that's there. If you're willing to set aside your own micronation, if you're willing to set aside what you're doing to help make this a reality, then you really believe in it. You're putting weight, you're putting economic value, you're putting your time and your efforts into something that you believe will come true, and that's what we're all having to do. So we don't want somebody pulling half slack. We want us all full force trying to trudge toward that future. Multiple things. Serdam said, the Empire of Eternia is a great nation. They have our say for full recognition. Thank you very much, Republic of Serdam. We 100% appreciate that, and I extend the same to you. I am excited to see your nation grow and prosper. Toscasa said, I'll try to get the game to you. The main problem right now is actually distribution. I completely understand. That seems like it would be a big difficulty. Gooligan says, hey, Emperor AP, I think you forgot my suggestion, but with this website, Printify, you can print the Empire of Eternia logo on t-shirts and a lot of other stuff and add it to your Etsy shop for free. I appreciate it, Gooligan. The thing that I'm trying to figure out right now, I really want to do a lot of Empire of Eternia stuff that is unique. It's not to say that I won't do hats and t-shirts and stuff, but everybody does hats and t-shirts and stuff. If we have Empire of Eternia hats, they're going to be cool freaking hats. They're going to be a part of our culture. That ring is a part of who we are. It's a part of our culture. The Owl's Mark is something that is unique to Eternia and Eternia alone. That's the thing that I want to make with Eternia. When we make hats, they're going to be hats that if you look at that person, you go, that's an Eternian hat. I know that hat. It doesn't just look like a generic baseball cap. It's something interesting. It's something that tells a story, and it's something that marks you as an Eternian. That's what I want for all of our items, for them to be irrecognizably, uh, not irrecognizably, 100% recognizably, completely recognizably Eternian, and only recognizable as Eternian. Um, uh, but I am interested in it, and we're going to continue to look into it. There's going to be some stuff, obviously, that we can't manufacture ourselves that we'll have to look into further, but we're trying to play the game of it, and we're trying to see how that's going to work out versus some of the other things we're trying to put on the store. It's not a no, it's just a let's see where it goes. Channel of Trutian said Poland's in a bad situation. There's been protests against the government in Poland since October. Polish government is wanting to tax companies that criticize it. Ooh. Gooligan said, okay. Nova Elytra said, I just brought my fourth nation into this world, so I am extending my hand in request of an alliance and in hopes of becoming great friends. Thank you, Nova Elytra. It's good to talk to you. I was going to say, if you are trying to develop a micronation and an economy and everything, I recommend, especially if you've had difficulty with micronations in the past, to join another micronation. That's the best thing to do to gain experience. Channel of Trutian said, yes, I could be good at agriculture. I have wheat fields behind my house. That's cool. Hans the Heathen said, people who know laws or regulations and people who know lots about governments. That's true, but is that actually a thing that can create money? Like, that's the thing. It has to be something that can, like, output money. You can pay somebody to do government stuff, but that doesn't, it's less likely that a government is going to hit you up and be like, we're out of government, people. There may be some, but it would be less likely. So what we want to focus on is things that governments would hire for because they don't have that expertise in their nation. Um, uh, but that is good. We very well might include that. Julian DK said, hey, AP, sorry I'm late. That's all good. I appreciate you joining us. Nova Lytra said, my nation's main focus is equated with agriculture, medicine, meteorology, and empathy. That's wonderful. Empathy is always important. Trudeau said, Eternia for Eternians, not for others. Chutin said, what's Eternia's official language? We don't have an official language. We support all languages in Eternia, and we don't want to favor one over the other. I speak English, so if you are you know, if that counts as any bias, I speak English, but that is not the native tongue of Aeternia. That is not the defining thing about Aeternia. Gooligan said English. Channel of Shuto said cool. Drew and DK said Matt DM after stream. I have a surprise. Tinsylvania said hello. How are you, Tinsylvania? It's good to see you as well. Shuto said we need Eternian modern folk costumes. Exactly. We're gonna straight up hit up a whole branding, a whole outfit look, a whole everything for Eternians. Eternians are gonna be some of the most unique people on the planet. We're gonna have our own culture. We're gonna have our own designs. We're gonna have our own look. It's gonna be a thing. Tinsylvania said hello. Shuto said, oh, thank you very much. Ooh. We got dinner on the stream. Ooh. It's chicken and some lima beans. Woo! And we doing it like these. Ooh. Ooh. Tiffany and I are hanging out on my YouTube stream account. Ooh.
Watch it.
Trying to stop Moondust from eating this chicken. So silly. He feel like winning. Duchy of Beige said, I don't plan much apparel other than a fez and cockade. What's a cockade? That's interesting. And also, the fez is something that is a pretty unique look, I do have to say. I have seen it look weird and goofy before, but I think people could pull it off if you had the right setup. Multiple things. Han the Heathen said people would pay for advice. Ooh, that does make sense. Yeah, absolutely. Truto said BTWAP, we do have a lot of new clothes we can trade. That's very cool. Tell me more about that in the future. DM me about it. Emperor Envy said didn't know crack was legal in Aeternia. That's interesting. It surely isn't. There's actually not really a code of laws in Aeternia. So, ooh, that's a weird question. Are drugs legal in Aeternia? Not officially, but I suppose they're decriminalized. They're not going to arrest you for them. Toxic Acid said maybe not. Gooligan said what? Crack is allowed in Aeternia. Gooligan, they're pulling the whole leg. Toxic Acid said, bruh, if there ain't a law, it's legal. Crack definitely legal in Aeternia. Just like murder and such. Toxic Acid said, LOL, JK. Emperor Envy said, I mean, look at him. Damn, they roasting out here. Emperor Envy got the envy. Trandy K said, Emperor AP, right after you posted the Owls marks, me and Matt were camping it, can't wait to wear in honor of Aeternia. Thank you very much. And that's the same way that I feel about it. I want this to become something that's embraced, and I'm going to be starting to flash mine in more edited videos too. And as we go around, you know, I want to show that off to people, and I want people to know, you know, that's what this is about. And there are people here who back this. Multiple things. Toxicast said, LOL, Envy, what? Emperor Envy said he obviously does crack. Obviously, you guys, obviously. From here says the satchel, the sash, yes, we 100% need to do a sash. And we're going to be talking about that soon. Nova Lytra said, based on your suggestion status of my nation, I will lay down my crown and join your nation as a citizen, only one condition, if I become the head of the agricultural department. Nova Lytras, I appreciate you. It's just not how Aeternia works. You apply to be a citizen. You have to make like videos for us. We're trying to make money, so that's a whole thing. Either that or you can pay a tax. There's a whole system. There's a whole setup. I recommend you check out our website and fill out the citizenship application. It's actually, I'll show you where it is, and it'll kind of walk you through things as well. So you can go to our Empire of Eternia website, go over here to citizenship. And then it says, the Empire needs you. Do you want to become a citizen of the Empire of Eternia? Play your part in changing the world by filling out our citizenship application. And let me show you what that actually looks like while I have it pulled up. There we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like. You can go on there, and then you can actually select the Empire needs you. Then it'll pull up this citizenship application with our beautiful flag, things that you need to keep in mind as you fill it out, and then the actual application. We've had 20 responses on our micronational, on our Eternian citizenship application, which I am greatly appreciative of. We have 6-7 citizens right now. It's hard to become an Eternian citizen, but it is well worthwhile because we're trying to give that back to people, and we're trying to make that something that is a prize and a badge to be worn with honor. Gooligan said, Eternian drug dealers, Christ no. Emperor Envy said the joke was his hair is messed up. It's always messed up, Scoob. You know me. Hans the Heathen says Nova is going to grow drugs for Eternia. Goodness gracious. Toxic Acid said, did you read my comment regarding my cryptocurrency? I have not, but I want to go back and read that. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Toxic Acid. You said, speaking of economics, I also have a cryptocurrency now. Would love to see if you could perhaps use some Eternians with permission as testers for the currency or something. Help its growth and such. That's interesting. Well, see though, but Eternia wants to start its own stuff. Toxic Acid, if you were a part of Eternia and you helped us to create an Eternian cryptocurrency, I'd be down for it. But until then, no. Well, we gotta have stuff locked down for our nation. But I will say I do support it. It's a smart move. A lot of people are moving into cryptocurrency. Elon Musk just bought a whole bunch of Bitcoin and stuff. Like, it's just the future. So it's a good thing. What I'm saying is I want Eternia to develop its own, but it needs to be with Eternian citizens. So um, Gulligan said, Emperor AP, when I move to Eternia, it better not be the Purge. Don't worry, Gulligan, it won't be the Purge. I don't want to live in the Purge. I'm not living in the Purge. So you can rest assured, this will not be the Purge land. There may be someone who starts a Purge micronation, but it sure ain't going to be us. We will sail right on by them. Drew Andy K said, I can flash my own Eternian Gucci. Exactly. Tiff, they know what we're talking about. This Eternian Gucci. Tiff out here already rocking Aeternian Gucci. It's crazy. Truto said, the AP messed up hair is iconic. Never do your hair. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can never do it. You just gotta let it kind of flop. That's what's important. Emperor Envy said, how illegal is cracking the Empire of Eternia? Asking for a friend. Uh, it's decriminalized. Don't do crack here. We'll kick you out, but you won't be arrested. You may be arrested in the United States, where we're just inside of. So don't do it. Randy K says, correction, Dogecoin, not Bitcoin. Dogecoin is now worth millions. Oh, that's cool. Randy K said, hey, Tiffany. Tiffany said, hey. Toxic Acid said, well, of course, I'm thinking of becoming a citizen now, lol, and I don't have enough users of the currency to give it any nation. Could definitely give it to Eternia if I would become a citizen. I would really appreciate that, yeah. I mean, I would love to grow it and join it and make it a part of us. It's just something where we want to have the best and brightest people, and we want to be able to jump on those coolest projects. So 100%, we just want to lock it down for Eternia. I'm excited to see it. I hope it's going really well, but we do want to make sure that it's a unique thing to us, you know, that we're getting ahead of the curve. Um, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Tiffany sometimes has to help me out with very simple tasks because I don't do things like open a random anonymous drink when I have it sitting right in front of me and I'm like mid open. I just don't do it. Republic of Sudan. Ooh, multiple things. Toxic Acid said, I'd love to live in the Purge, but not likely. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Hans the Heathen said, Micronation doesn't have computers or cell phone service, so cryptocurrency wouldn't work for us. And that's why those paper currencies are always nice to have. It's also just good to feel something in your hands. Gooligan said, Emperor Envy secretly the first Eternian drug dealer on the DL. Doesn't even realize it. Sir Dom said good night. Good night, Sir Dom. It was good to have you. Again, if you aren't already a part of our channel, definitely subscribe and hang out with us more. We appreciate you. Everybody said good night. Toxicast said we lost out on literally millions because my mom said no. Bruh, that's funny. They were going to invest in a Bitcoin thing, and then their mom said no, so they lost millions of dollars. Goodness gracious. Truto said, gotta go for a second. Okay, see you, Truto. Emperor, ooh, we have 11 viewers right now at 1 a.m. Crazy. Emperor Envy said, so being a criminal attorney is illegal. What about a casino with illegal gambling? Tiff, do you think illegal gambling should be illegal in Eternia if it's illegal? How
Can
illegal?
I illegal gamble?
Can you illegal gamble? You get an illegal gambling license, so it's legal illegal gambling.
It's all. No one listening.
It looked pretty good. Mm-hmm. Baked chicken just do that sometimes. Ooh, it's very spicy though. Tiff uses Cajun seasoning, and I'm Cajun, and I like it, but it's spicy. I'm not used to it. I haven't been in Louisiana in a while. Ooh, um, toxic acid said, ooh, multiple things. Emperor Envy said, so being a criminal attorney is illegal. What about a casino with illegal gambling? Toxic acid said, Dr. Pepper hashtag ad. No, it's not an ad. Don't let him find out. Drandy K said, by the time I move into Eternia, I'm gonna be looking like those rappers who flex too hard but Eternian style. Exactly. That's what we're trying to get. We're trying to get people who walk up into the scene and people go, oh, who's that? Who's that cool person? And someone else goes, did you see that? That's an Eternian right there. You can tell from the cool clothes. And then they go, yeah, yeah, it's me. Here's some notes. Take some notes. That's the whole dream. Uh, multiple thing. Emperor Envy said, "I'm gonna start Eternia drill, like step, like you're gonna start a step team or something." Gooligan said, "Eternian white market full of memes instead of the black market." Accurate. It's just full of nice things and pleasantries. Toxic Acid said, "White meme market, make it yellow market, beige market, yellow snow." Goodness. Emperor Envy said, "Good to know." Toxic Acid said, "I knew someone I can legally give my crown to. I know someone I can legally give my crown to and trust him with the nation while also being able to join Eternia. So I could probably end up joining actually, and that's good. We would love to have you. The one thing, just just when you do it, like that's perfectly fine. You can do that so long as you're like no longer a citizen of that other nation. As long as you're like, oop, it's not me, sort of thing. Because the thing that we don't want is a conflict of interest where you go, there's a period where I'm both a citizen of Eternia and I'm still like actively a part of the government of this other nation. Like if you're still helping them to grow and doing stuff, then ooh, ooh, it's bad news bears. Because then if you're a part of two governments, it looks like you're a spy incognito. So you got to be careful. Um, but yeah, we would be excited to have you. You seem like a talented programmer and someone who's knowledgeable about that technology. So I'm excited about it. Um, multiple things. Emperor Envy said, "Good to know. I need this for research purposes." Hans the Heathen said, where are you from in Louisiana? I got family in Ponchatoula. That's pretty cool. I am actually from South Louisiana. I am from what they call down the bayou, down there. It's it's South Louisiana. Lafourche Parish was where I was around. Drew Andy K said you don't pull out the notes, you pull out the Glock. Oh gosh, Andy's already going. Andy, you're Drew. This is Drew. Hold up, I keep calling him Andy, but this is Drew. And Drew, if you remember, is number one. I'm talking number one, Mr. Top Dog right now on our aristocrat board. This man's coming out here saying he's gonna pull the Glock. He's the richest dude in Eternity. That's like if Jeff Bezos walked outside and said, "Y'all ready to get shot today? Gold guns, gold gats. You ready?" Goodness. Gooligan says, "Sounds like like something I would do. Take some notes." Oh goodness. Emperor Envy says, "Living in Livingston." Oh, that's cool. Hey, we got multiple Louisiana viewers. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Joandy K said, "JK LOL." Toxic Acid said yes. Emperor Envy said, "Drill is gangster rap like King Von Chiefkey." Do it then, Emperor Envy. Hit up that Eternian rap. We actually have some Eternian rap stuff, but you should do some Eternian rap too. We want to hear that music. We want to hear that music. And we could do it too. We could put your music on the channel, have Eternian Citizen music. We could even put it in the live streams. We'd hit it up. We don't have more musicians in Eternia, and I don't know why. We need them. It'd be really cool. We could do like special talent days and stuff where we just show off the talents of Eternians. Nova Lytra said, "I have applied, and just so you know, I can grow a fiber that is hard to grow because it's picky, and I know how to sew, knit, and weave fibers and make fabrics." Ooh, that's cool. We might get like specialized fabrics in Eternia. Um, Nova Lytra said, "No joke." I appreciate it. I will 100% check out your citizenship application. Thank you. Toxic Acid said, "Also, I'm running for governor Governor of Vermont, is that a problem if I want to be citizen, LOL? No, not at all. You can 100% run for governor of Vermont and also be a citizen of our micronation. Again, the dual citizenship with a macronation is perfectly fine. We want people who are in power in other macronations to support our micronation because that helps us to grow and become even more recognized. So if you became the governor of Vermont, that would mean that the governor of Vermont supports the Empire of Aeternia and their sovereignty and is a active participating citizen of that and helping us grow. So that's great by us. We would love that. A channel of a Trutian. I'm slowly becoming patriotic for Aeternia. Unfortunately, the only thing I can do is manufacture things. Hey, that's okay though. We appreciate you. And the thing that we're trying to do right now is to try and get our manufacturing for. Can I help you with something? Oh, go and get something. I'm trying to watch her cat from eating her food at the moment. The our little moony dust. Um, the the biggest issue as of right now is that we've been trying to keep as much of our manufacturing as we can central to where we are physically. So Tiffany and I have been doing all of our manufacturing so far for sending out notes, starting to get our rings ready, doing all that. So if you want to know who half of the Eternian economy is right now, it's this wonderful woman right here. Um, and so that's what we're trying to do. It's a lot to like ship things one way and then ship things back. So if you did end up making products for us, we would probably want you to ship them like in bulk to us so that we could sell them. But then we'd have to figure out like how much we could reasonably sell at any given time. There'd be a lot to figure out, so we'd have to look at that on a case by case basis. Um, Making videos for us is always the best way to go if you want to become a citizen. You can make videos for us for free and send them to us, and we can post them on our YouTube channel, and that helps us to make money. And it also helps to count for your citizenship.
Yeah, I'm making training shoes with this.
Mm-hmm. Tiffany said we
This
got to
isn't
make.
original anyway.
It is. That's a shirt that I actually made in high school. Actually, a friend made it based off a design that I did, but the one that Tiffany's wearing. But she's right. We need to do some like Eternian T-shirt stuff and some more stuff like that. Um, let's see, multiple things. Um, Drew Andy K says, I plan to keep my spot after Matt takes it. It won't be long before I take it back. I'm glad to hear. I appreciate this brotherly rivalry. Emperor Envy says, as an empire, do you have colonies? Yes and no. We don't have colonies because colonies kind of beg the question of like independence versus um, connection to that empire. We don't have colonies because colonies are kind of independently run things. We have territories. So the Empire of Eternia right now has defined two territories, one northern territory and one southern territory, both of them in Alabama in the United States. But on top of that, all of the ground beneath the feet of our citizens, we consider our land. So the more citizens we have, the more uh, land we're covering because the people who are just walking around on the face of the earth are actively supporting our micronation. So where those people go, our micronation goes. So by becoming a citizen, by helping us to grow, by supporting our YouTube channel, you are helping us to actually develop our land further. On top of that, we're planning to buy land as well that will be legally in my name and in the support of the Empire of Eternia once we hit $10,000 in our economy. And that's something that's coming up pretty soon. So keep a look for that. Um, Gullion said, cough, cough, Trump supporter is dangerous. Cough, cough, no politics here. Agreed. Trump supporter is getting crazy out here. It's interesting. Everybody's getting crazy out here. It's interesting. Biden won. People still getting just 100% crazy. Everything's going crazy. But U.S. politics aside, Toxic Acid said sick. Also, I'm actually gaining traction and people are beginning to realize I'm not just a joke candidate. No, I believe in you. Also, Toxic Acid. Are you an adult? Like, are you like hitting it up? Let us know. I want to follow your candidacy for the governor of Vermont. Can you like DM me that stuff? I like if you don't want me to post it or whatever, I won't. But if you do want me to post it, I will. If you became a citizen and you were like, support me for governor of Vermont, I'd be like, get this guy into governor of Vermont. All the people in Vermont who watch the Empire of Eternia YouTube channel, I got you. Um, Emperor Envy says, I'm guessing there's no political parties, right? That's correct. We are a monarchy, so we don't have political parties. People aren't voting. You don't have like a legal right to vote. Channel of Trutian said, if I can manufacture things, I could leave Truto. I play ukulele piano. If this is enough, I could get Eternian citizenship. I would recommend videos. Ukulele is very cool. If you like made music and stuff and made videos for us, we could upload your videos. Any videos you want, creative videos, videos about your life, videos about Truto, you know, become an Eternian citizen. Make videos for us. Help us to get to 4,000 watch time hours, and you will be helping us to put a place on the map. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for economic activity, and the best way to do that is either to pay $1 a month to our Patreon, which covers your citizenship tax right off the bat. And then the other thing that you can do to gain citizenship is to make content for us regularly that covers the cost of your citizenship. Um, Multiple things here. 100% Trudeau, I would love to see you fill out a citizenship application. I'd love to get a DM from you, and we can talk more about that on Discord or on email or whatever. Um, Drew Andy K said, Toxic feels like I'm not alone when I say Eternias support you. 100%. Good luck with your movement. Absolutely. Nova Lytris said, because of my ADHD, I've learned many things, but mostly of agriculture, medicine, and politics. If you need me for another department, I can be your trading rep in the state of Texas. That's actually very cool because there are a lot of micronations in the state of Texas. We can talk more about that. Again, I recommend you hit up our Discord. Hit me up. I will check out your citizenship application as well, and we will talk about it. Toxic Acid said that means a lot, really, especially since I plan on becoming a citizen. We've got you. Gooligan says, hey, yo, when can I apply for an attorney in business? Whenever you can prove that your attorney in business makes money. I would be 100% down to see an attorney in business started. The thing that we got to figure out, though, if you're going to start an attorney in business, is we got to talk through the planning of it. We got to talk through how like licensing of that works. Um, I want to hear what you're trying to do, and we'll see how feasible it is. But either way, you can always start a business yourself. It becoming Eternian means we will back it, and we're gonna like actively help you to get people working on it and do things like that. So just let's talk about it and let's figure it out. We may eventually create a form for that, and I imagine pretty quickly actually, where we'll do things like that. So Eternian businesses, private businesses, good idea. Emperor Envy says, who's willing to start a mafia for Eternia? Go ahead with it. The underground criminal rings supporting another nation. That sounds like it's not been done before. Gulligan says, me? Oh goodness, Matt, number two, tied for number two on our aristocrat board, coming in as a mob boss. That's the Eternian business. It's seedy underground Uno level stuff. Gooligan said, Toxic Ass said, also let it be known that my campaign is very vocally supportive of micronations, which possibly could open more doors for our community in general. 100%. I would love to see more about that. I would love to follow your campaign. We should do videos on it. Gooligan says the first Eternian mob boss sounds cool. I do agree. That does sound interesting. Emperor Envy says, yeah, it does. Trinity K said there's already a Mafia Uno gang. You're right. Emperor Envy says you got Discord. The way she looked at him when he said 10 grand. Did you look at me, son? Did you want? Did you? I also want to feed him.
No!
Okay.
Here.
Okay. I'm trying to feed the cat. Do you want? We're gonna see if we can turn this. Hey, there's Uno. There's Moondust. Uno. There's Uno, but she's gray now and a man. She's gray now and a man though. Chicken. He said chicken. You want a chicken? Ooh, what a good boy. Ooh, what a good boy. Ooh, keep going. Oh, what a good boy. Ooh, he got it. I'm so proud of him. Ooh, he got it. He was hungry. He got it. Okay. You got a Discord? We do have a big Discord. Let me actually throw you a link to that real quick. And then we will be finishing the comments and starting to wind down a little bit. Let's see here. Invite people. Comment, but I'm going to edit it so that it doesn't expire. And there's no limit to the number of users. Generate link. Copy link. Go to here. Go into our chat. Paste it into our chat. Oh goodness, everything's going absolutely crazy right now. Okay, it's still just going to be like that then. All right, we're going to go into here, kind of open it back up again, try it again. Let's see if that works out better. Yeah, that works out a lot better. Okay, Control V. That's our Discord. Um, Drew Andy K said we could get so much news stations. We would absolutely get a lot of news coverage, I would imagine, especially having someone running for governor supporting this. That would be cool. Um, Toxic Acid said, I'm not actually an adult. I'm only 14, but would be 16 at the time of my swearing in if it were to happen. Can you run for a governorship at any age? It seems odd, but there's no legal requirements for becoming governor, and even more oddly, I am gaining support. I have a Discord server for the campaign if you'd like to join. I would love to hear more about it. Emperor Envy said, is there already an Aeternian news reporter? Um, yes and no. There's the Aeternian show, which is a news kind of update thing for us, but there can be more than one. You guys just make different shows and we'll do different things. So you don't have to have just one. You can hit us up. Nova Lytra said, I have found an island for 36,000 for 15 acres with 2 beaches and a lagoon. That's very cool. Gooligan says, after the stream, I'm 100% going to make some stuff and set up this mafia. That's silly. I appreciate y'all. Emperor Envy said, yeah, you in the attorney in Discord. President of Ambistan said, hello. How are you, President of Ambistan? Randy K said, Toxic, invite me, I'll join. Emperor Envy said, we need a name and general setup. I love cats. I'm glad to hear that. Hands the Heathen said, wait for the housing market to collapse again before you buy land. You'll get twice as many acres. That's pretty smart. Emperor Envy said, cats are yes. Cats are yes. They're generally yes. President of Ambistan said Finnick foxes are nice. They are. And y'all are already in the thing. President of Ambistan is banned from our Discord, apparently. That's good. That's, well, that's not good, actually. I'm sorry you got banned. I don't know what you got banned for, but it was probably reasonable. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to ask people about tools. If you have tools readily available for your micro for your whatever you're going to be doing, whatever your skill is for your sovereignty. Um, so we got to add yes, and the other option being no. Okay. That's also a required question. So far, we have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 required features of our application for sovereignty. We'll probably continue doing this next time and continue doing a lot more stuff. Currently we have a whole bunch of stuff all over our living room table, our kitchen table, just filled with notes and trying to get like our rings out and stuff. So the Owl's Mark coming out soon, being sent out soon, I should say. We've already had some people buy it, and I am excited to see how this goes and how this develops. It's marching us toward land, and it's giving us a way to continue growing. All you guys wanting to join and become citizens, that's going to help a lot, and we're shooting like a rocket up to where we need to be. Drew Andy K says, Emperor AP, you're the only one who says my name right in 4 years. I appreciate you, Drew. I have got you, man. Thomas Gases said, AP, if allowed, could I send you a link on Discord? It's a Wikipedia link for the Vermont gubernatorials. Please do. But don't send it on Um, so,
The
ooh, Tiffany's right. Actually, Tiffany got me. Um, please don't post it in the general. Please just send me like a private DM of it. Nova Lytra says, is there any military setup? And if yes, who are the enemies? We don't have a military setup. We're a realist micronation. And so that means we are trying to legitimately start our micronation. We're trying to do that in a way that does not upset macronations. We're not trying to go to war with anybody. We're not trying to hurt anybody. We're not trying to start anything. So no, we don't need a military. If we ever have any issues with people messing with us or something happening in our micronation, um, legally or ethically, we can generally call the macronational authorities and they can handle that for us. So why put money and time and resources into something that your macronational neighbor can do just fine for you? We'll always, be defensive of ourselves and protect ourselves, but the uh, system outside of Aeternia that's set up for dealing with legal matters like that would be fine handling that. We would just exile somebody and then leave that to that external government that they're exiled to deal with. Let's see. Do 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 do. And we are in it. I'm going to continue to eat here for a second, and then I'm going to start shutting down the stream, you guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. We have 11 viewers. We've kept 11 viewers for a long time this stream, and I appreciate that. Like I said last night, we got up to 19 at one time, which is great for us. We've been slowly pushing up our numbers on our streams, and that's just another mark toward us keeping a good record for Aeternia. A lot of questions. Gooligan said, the Underground Maximilian, my cat mafia fight club. I appreciate it. Be careful and don't talk about Fight Club. President Ambistan said, XD. Channel of Trutian said, would you declare war if there was a civil war in America? Probably not, no. War, like declaring war on a group of people is just such a complex thing. You're just saying, I'll try and kill all of you people, and you guys try and kill all of us. Like, that's just not a good thing to do. I think if we were ever in a situation where we were being like attacked or something by like a large noticeable group of people, I think we just wouldn't call it a war. We'd just be defending ourselves more than likely. It'd be surprised if we were declared war on them legitimately. Randy K says toxic for Vermont, 100%. That may not be a good slogan though. His name is Toxic Acid, and someone put his slogan as hashtag toxic for Vermont if he were to run for Vermont governor. I don't think that's a good one. I think you should pick another one. Nova Lytra said, if you need someone to grow silkworms to make for trade for Aeternia, let me know. I can also grow cotton and pecans for profit. That would be very cool, actually. I would love to see stuff like that happen. Pecans especially would be really cool if we could sell them for cheap. Yeah, 100%. President Ambistan said hi. Gooligan said Gooligan. What's up?
Is it spelled EECAN?
It sure is, madam.
Okay. Just a funny thing went through my head on like how people say things differently or like read it differently. And some people say pecan and other people say like pecan.
Pecan, pecan sandies. How do you say it? Pecan or pecan? Pecan. Yeah. So yes, I will 100% let you know about that. That is something that we do. President of Ambistan said hi. How are you, President of Ambistan? Emperor Indy said, Gooligan, what's your Discord? Toxicast said, Drew Andy K sent a friend request. President Ambistan said, yeah. Toxicast said, did you take a look at the article on Wikipedia, by the way, AP? Not yet, but I'm planning on looking at it after the stream. Ambistan said, yo, Gooligan said Frog Skim Emperor Envy. Emperor Envy said numbers, and they're doing all the whole thing. Gray hit us up and said, ooh, hold up. Let me mute this. Ooh, we got aliens on the commercial. You know it. They had a commercial when it was about aliens. It was crazy. Gray said, be careful and don't talk about Fight Club. Yeah, that's us. You know it. Trudeau said, I like Aeternia because it's pacifist. I appreciate that. We're not trying to start beefs. We're just trying to squash them. We're trying to win at the end of the day. You feel me? You can't win with a bullet in your head. You just can't. President of Ambistan said, pacifism is good. It is good. Plastic Acid said, I use my real name, so it would be Madgit for Vermont. Hey, that's pretty cool. I support it. Gooligan said the Sully family, the Aeternian illegal house, the Sully family. Interesting. Truto said, AP, see me in DMs after the stream. Absolutely, we will talk about citizenship. Drew Andy K said, good night, AP, Tiffany, Matt, DM me after this. See you guys, have a good night. Nova Lytra said, just let me know if I have been marked with the owl as a citizen. I will start my job in Texas. There's a number of different things. The mark of the owl is a specific thing that you buy. It's the owl's mark. It's a ring. You can buy it on our Etsy, regardless of if you're a citizen. And also, if you are a citizen, we will that won't like necessarily certify you as doing that job. We'll have to talk about it and stuff. Emperor Envy said envy. Isaac Ezekiel joined us. How you doing, Isaac? Gooligan said envy. Gooligan said okay. Emperor Envy said sent. Kingdom of Nueva Scotia said hi. How you doing? President of Ambistan said hi. Hans said, I saw a video of you trying to melt some cans. It was horrible. Looked like you just stomped on them. But if you've gotten better, I will pay cash for ingots. 100%. We actually have. I can show you the plug right now. You don't even know. You don't even know. We already got these improved ingots. We have been upgrading our system regularly. And if you will buy ingots, we'll hit it up. This is one of our originals that we did in that way that you had seen. This was one of our ingots that when Gray actually came to visit the Empire of Aeternia, this is what we had. It looked kind of like this. This is one of our better, more purified ingots we've gotten from that time. And now we have an entirely new setup, and we've gotten stuff that looks like this. This is a lot nicer. This is a more current, more modern Aeternian ingot, and this is something that we will be starting to produce very soon. So you can check that out. We have stuff like that. We have these incredibly shiny ones, stuff like that we've been able to produce. So we've been coming out with a lot more serious stuff. And then this one's a little tiny, little perfect one, super, super shiny, super, super silvered. We have a lot better quality actually in our ingot. So that's a great question. And yes, we will be producing that and coins and a whole bunch of stuff very, very soon. So please do purchase some ingots from us, Hans. If you actually hit me up on Discord, we can talk more about that. Duchy of Beige said, hello, how you doing, Duchy of Beige? Again, if you haven't subscribed, I recommend it. Matt is the pronunciation. Isaac Ezekiel said they just bought a suit. Congrats. Emperor Envy said, patrolling the Mojave almost make you wish for a nuclear winter? Goodness gracious. Truto said, I just opened a window and a bunch of snow fell on my head. Be careful. Nova Scotia said, LOL. Ambistan said, snowman. You make a snowman. Isaac Ezekiel said, what's the list of stuff you sale, trade? That's actually on our Etsy. So I will actually throw a link to our Etsy as well. Here is the stuff that we sell as of right now on our Imperial market. We will start to sell ingots and stuff soon. So be ready for that. Just give me a moment to throw this stuff in. Boop. Yep, there we go. Drandy K said Aeternian ingots look so good. Ooh, I appreciate it. Channel Truto says, why does Truto have so much snow? I have no idea, but good luck. Nueva Scotia said Trutoian weather is like Escoian weather. Hans the Heathen said, I'll contact you on Discord for prices. I've been doing my own for a while too. Going back to my currency with aluminum. Congratulations. Nueva Scotia said it's probably nothing compared to Nueva Scotia. That's a crap ton of snow here. I'm pretty sure my capital city is under snow. Wow. Good luck, and I am sorry to hear about that. Um, I am so glad that everybody came to hang out with us tonight. We've been chilling on the stream for about an hour and 30 minutes, so I think that's where I'm going to cut it. But we have had at least like 10 viewers pretty consistently, which means we are going to have probably what, 15 or so watch time hours, 15, 13 watch time hours, something like that, that ends up coming out of just this video alone, just this live stream where we've been hanging out. And I thank you all for that. So we're going to be adding that to our continual effort toward 4,000 watch time hours. We're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to be showing you guys how we're doing that. Toscas said it's honorary citizenship allowed for other micronations. Hit me up on Discord about that, because I'm trying to understand exactly what you mean. Isaac Ezekiel said the ingots that look worse will have more value soon because they are originals. Very true. Toscasa said, if so, I'm legit about to go fill out my form. It's real citizenship. We want real citizenship. Citizenship is a citizenship. You'd have to be in your own micro. You'd have to be without a micronation. You'd have to join the Empire of Eternia solely and completely. Because we'd want you to work. We would want you to make economic improvements to the Empire. President of Ambistan said, I read that sign as under siege. Interesting. Truto said how much snow we had, max 1 meter. They said, geez, something compared to here. It's nearly the height of me. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Truto said, I got an idea. Have my alts watch the stream to get more watch time hours. I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. I appreciate everybody. And we will be heading out now. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Tiffany, do you have anything you want to say to the stream? Tiffany says smiles.
Good night.
She said good night. Good night, everybody. I hope you guys have a good night. I will see you probably tomorrow for more stuff. I'm trying to do more phone streams, so hopefully while we're traveling around and doing fun stuff, you guys will be able to come along with us, and we may even be able to show you the process on making some of these rings and doing some of that stuff. So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you soon. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Bye, everybody. We got 13 viewers. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna wait till the viewership drops down. Bye, everybody. Oh, we got so many. I would just leave this live all night and have 1,000 watch time hours in a day. We'll do it.
Very good. 12.
Good morning from me. Bye, you guys. Have a good night. Thank you very much, Nova Lightness. Emperor Envy. Hey, you're doing the whole Fallout New Vegas thing. I got you. Caesar's Legion. Good luck. Kingdom of Nueva Scotia said good morning for me. Have a good night too. Bye bye. Bye everybody. All right. Bye Duchy of Beige. Good to see you. Bye everybody. Tascasa said would gladly give 1,000 watch time hours. Then hit him up. Watch all these streams. Watch all